Hi, Joe Cerrone.
And I'm Al Rosen.
Welcome to CAD 116 Basic AutoCAD and our weekly Zoom classroom meeting. Alrighty. So as we go through and we take a look at how the course is running, everybody is doing quite well. We have the calendar here, which lets you know when the assignments are due. And so Module 2 assignments are due on Sunday at 11:59. If you need an extension, be sure to ask. You can just email Al or myself. If you have any questions, you can also email us regarding that. This week we'll be covering Chapter Module 3. And so we have a video classroom meeting, step-by-steps for how to do the drawing assignments, video lecture, and then we have the drawing assignments. And essentially we want you to do these general design drawings. And so they're these PDFs, and they're very much like the ones we did in the first module, where we use the circle command, lines, basic draw commands. They're supposed to be easy. They're not supposed to be really difficult. As you go through and you start to work with them, they get progressively a little bit more challenging, being able to use things like trim and extend and different drawing techniques. Whether we draw circles and trim them or we draw arcs, it's really easier to draw circles and trim them than it is to draw arcs. And so these are the 5 PDFs of the drawings, and then you're to choose either the mechanical drawing assignment or the architectural drawing assignment. And so here's the mechanical assignment. And come back. Here's the architectural assignment. And then if we come back into the content area, we have some videos as far as to working with O-snaps and our PowerPoint. The attachments here are for the drawings, and so if you click on the plate title block, open that. That will open the drawing editor in AutoCAD and basically make sure that you create the drawing. I'm just going to bring up the drawing on my other screen here. Give me 1 second. And so as we create these drawings, what we want to do is we want to be able to use grid and snap. So you're going to want to ensure that your grid and your snap are on. I like to use this little down arrow here next to the paper airplane, show menu bar, and then I'll go to Tools, Drafting Settings, Snap and Grid. Turn Snap on and Grid on, and then you can OK it. These drawings weren't meant to use O-snap, so you can turn off O-snap. O-snap will act like a magnet. And then we just go through and we create these different shapes. And you can do it the hard way. You can draw each one of them, or you can start to experiment with some of these modify commands like copy. So as we work with AutoCAD, get more comfortable with it, we'll draw these different shapes. Like I said, drawing arcs is not as easy as it is to draw circles, but essentially I can still do that. As you can see, I'm a little bit off center on this one, and so I'll fix it with a grip. I need more coffee today. Hit escape, and then we can go through and draw those 3-point arcs at the other locations of the drawing. And I have a feeling this one's supposed to be here. may have to rework this a little bit more too. So as we go through and we create these drawings, we'll go through these different object snap modes and create our basic drawing shapes. And then as we work on these drawings, you can use object snaps, and there's videos for these as well. And so we'll create each of the drawings. There's tabs at the bottom, so you can click on the tab to get a new clean sheet. Here's plate 1, plate 2. And if we take a look at one of the completed exercise drawings, my drawing plates, be sure to fill out the title block and update the date. Go through, create these drawings. So that's our general design assignment. To the main splash page. And if we take a look at the content area, module 3, we have video tutorials for the mechanical drawing. Then we have video.
And don't forget, you have to try and decide.
And we also have, and we'll call that bonus because we don't really show what the side view looks like. And we want you to pick up on these drafting skills. And then here's the architectural in 2 parts. Architectural is a little bit more challenging on this drawing exercise. So if you're looking for the easier one, I would do the mechanical one for this one. Again, we have the general design video, which basically goes through and shows you how to create all these different shapes. All right, so just as a recap, back to the main splash page here. Assignment for this week, module 3, create the 5 basic plates, and then choose either the mechanical drawing or the architectural drawing. Links to the content is right here. Links to the drawing files is right here, and is also in the content section. Al, anything else that we want to talk about before I stop the recording and we open things up for questions? Very good. All right, I'm going to stop the recording and then we'll open things up for questions.